America is not a racist country.
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you might have heard this Karen accused a black man of stealing her phone. Now, if you remember, about a year ago, there was an incident at a Walmart where a woman accused a black man of stealing her phone, and come to find out her son left the phone in her car. And then we all can't forget Maya Ponsetto making an accusation that a black teen took her phone and she left it in an Uber. Now, here we go again. See, this is why you can't allow these people to get away with calling black folks criminals. When you are wrong this amount of time, you're wrong more than you're right about these incidents. You have zero credibility. Anything that they say should be heavily investigated, because we are seeing too many instances where accusations are being made and they are 100% wrong. All right, so this is the Daily Dot. Woman accused black man of stealing her phone until it rings in her purse. And then, of course, she's all apologetic. I wouldn't accept her apology either. You went all public making a false accusation, and you act like you were 100% sure this black man took something from you. And then when that phone rung inside of her purse, she looked like a complete ass. Karen just can't be believed at all. I don't think I've ever seen a Karen video that she wasn't lying in. I haven't seen one. Not one. Yet another video is going viral for showing a woman accusing a black man of stealing her phone, only to find out that when she finally let someone try to call it so that they could follow the ringer, it was sitting in her own purse that she had been digging through for over a minute. So you can't find your phone in your own purse. That is not the fault of any black person. So I guess anything that's missing on them when they're out in public, a black person had to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all part of the rigging. They don't commit crimes, we commit all the crimes. But when it comes time for them to prove a crime, they can't seem to do it. The video was taken by a man incest spouse while the cashier at the Spencer store tried to keep the situation calm. You can't keep nothing like that calm. She made an accusation that she could not prove. How do you now call for calm? Y'all can kiss our asses on that shit. So anyway, and encourage the accusing woman to provide her phone number so they could make a call. She kept deflecting by claiming that the black man she accused could have turned her ringer off somehow in the moments between her losing track of her phone already inside of her purse and assuming he must have snatched it. Now, how do you know if you don't know where your phone is? Show on the video where your phone was snatched. I see, again, just making shit up as she goes along. Just making shit up. Didn't Maya Ponsetto do the same thing? And remember the woman inside of Walmart, I got my son's phone. He took my son's phone. And then they walked back to her car and the phone was ringing inside the damn car. But they are certain a black man did it. They are certain. Mm-mm-mm. So she claiming he snatched it. How could he have snatched it and the shit was inside your purse, which many regarded as suspicious. Can you call it? The person filming asked the cashier as the video begins because she won't let us call it. The woman starts to give her number to the worker, but for some reason stops and claims that the man she accused of threat of theft could have turned the ringer off. How? How? Okay, how is he going to turn a ringer off on a phone that he didn't even have? How? Woo, after a while, these people look silly as hell. Silly. Why she wouldn't want to just try made a lot of commenters think that she already spotted the phone in her purse. And you know what? I believe that too. She knew that phone was in her purse. Just her hesitancy told me that. If you go back, those of you that play the video that's in the link in the description box, watch how she hesitates when they are discussing calling the number. I think she knew all along that phone was in her purse. Just her facial expression gave it away. I mean, these folks act like we can't look at them sometimes and know they're lying. They act like we can't figure this out when it's obvious. It was just like when I did that video on the woman that left her son's phone in the car, but insists the black man took it, and you saw the look on her face, and then she turned around and refused to apologize. But the thing is, if y'all remember, she had on a company T-shirt, and people on social media start contacting the company that she worked for to report what she did. Okay. So, but she was embarrassed and nervous over being filmed, perhaps thinking that the video might go viral, which it did. It did. And like I said, I would play it if it didn't have music on there. Oh my God. What do you want him to get? Effing naked? The black man's spouse was asking. I don't blame her. The woman continues to paw inside her purse, but keep looking over at the man she accused as though it might magically appear on his person. I think she realized it was in her purse long before that number was dialed. These folks really got a serious problem admitting when they're wrong. She could have stopped this and said, well, wait, it's in my purse. But she kept going with it. She kept going. Please, I really need my phone back. How can he give you something he don't have? No, they couldn't possibly be wrong about nothing. Oh no. Oh no, not them. His partner tells her to stop looking at him and focus on giving the cashier her phone number so the debacle can end. Here's everything in my pocket. So he literally showed her his pockets and he did not have that phone. You want to pat him down? I'm still waiting for the number, says the cashier. That's why she was hesitant. She knew that phone was in her purse. That's why she was stalling. The woman stutters for a while until the person filming lays out what's happening. If it's in his pocket, it won't ring because he turned off the ringer, is what you're also accusing us of, they said, even though he just emptied out everything in his pocket. Here's his pocket and with his vape in it. The cashier again tries to get everyone to calm down. No, 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 no. You, when you make an accusation against someone, y'all can miss us with that. You need to calm down. No, she needs to prove what she said. Like most Karens, she can't. Like I said, y'all keep looking at these Karen videos. I haven't seen one that Karen was right in after making an accusation. I haven't seen one. Okay, so the cashier called for calm. The woman continues making strange objections and again accuses the black man of stealing her phone. I just stuck it right here and you walked right behind me and you snatched it. How can he snatch something he don't have? How can he snatch something he physically don't have? The problem is them, y'all. It's not us. It's them. They're definitely the problem. The black man calmly denies this. Finally, there's 3/4 through the video, the cashier offers to let her type her own phone number into his phone, and she does so. In seconds, the woman's phone is ringing in her purse. She begins to apologize profusely. I wouldn't accept no apology from her. Mm-mm. I would not accept, it would be a cold day in hell before I accept an apology after you made a very public accusation like that. I wouldn't accept no apology. You would kiss my ass first. So she begins to apologize, but wrongly accused the man and his spouse are extremely uninterested. And I don't blame them. The video overlay text accuses her of racism, censoring the word to avoid TikTok's apparent policy to suspend anyone who dares to record instances of racial bias and call it out. Karen really pulls this at Spencer's, it read, assuming that a black man or prone to theft is a common and very old racist trope. And this is far from the only video, thank you, out there showing a non black woman falsely accusing a black man of stealing from them, only to find out that the item in question never left their possession. People are beyond fed up with it, judging by the comments on the video, which has been viewed over 2.1 million times. And if she got a job, she needs to lose her job. She needs to lose her job. I don't feel sorry for people like this that lose jobs. The way she was eyeing him the entire video, said one user, she wanted him to be in trouble. I would not have been able to keep myself from grabbing her bag and dumping it out. When dumping out the contents. That's what another person wrote. But again, we're seeing a very false accusation from the usual suspect, Karen. And I mean, how many videos have we seen where people that work in these stores made accusations on black people stealing and come to find out nothing was stolen? And it just happens so many times. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are not the problem. The black community is not the problem. The problem is them. See, this is what happens when you raise your family on racism. So they already got a predisposition when they go out here, and anything that's wrong or missing, they will always look to someone black. Even if that person is nowhere near them, they will still turn to that person to place all of the blame. And again, I haven't seen one Karen video where Karen was correct. Not one. This should say a lot, ladies and gentlemen. This should say a lot. Their accusations are unfounded. You rigged up a system to make it look like one group is doing all the crimes, but when we watch a lot of these cases where they get off, it is clear the system is heavily rigged. It's heavily rigged up. So, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.